Balkan Dad. The Balkan father operates on four unshakable principles. Rakaja is a legitimate medical treatment for everything from headaches to compound fractures. Surviving communism grants him immunity from your complaints about slow Wi-Fi or cold showers, aggressive hospitality where refusing food is a personal declaration of war requiring 3-hour guilt speeches, and the tracksuit is appropriate formal wear for all occasions including weddings, funerals, and court appearances. He wears the exact same Adidas tracksuit in navy blue to every event, has one facial expression that serves for joy, anger, sadness, and constipation, and every single story begins with "back in Yugoslavia," even if he's Romanian, Bulgarian, or was born in 1995. His handshake can crush walnuts into powder. He knows the full name, occupation, and family tree of every person within a 50-kilometer radius through an impossibly complex cousin network, and he fixes absolutely everything with duct tape, wire, and cigarette breaks while muttering about Western products being garbage. He considers any temperature above 15 degrees Celsius to be beach weather and will wear shorts, drinks rakia at 9 a.m. for health reasons his doctor definitely didn't approve, and treats personal space as a Western conspiracy. He parks wherever he wants, including sidewalks and flower beds, honks at green lights, and his solution to every mechanical problem is hit it harder. When guests arrive, refusing food results in an intervention-style family meeting about your disrespect, and leaving before consuming at least 4,000 calories is considered insulting his wife's honor. Asian Dad. The Asian father has constructed his entire parenting philosophy around academic achievement, career trajectory, and the systematic comparison of your accomplishments to the neighbor's kids who are apparently all becoming doctors, lawyers, and concert pianists simultaneously. His mental math operates at calculator speed. He can convert currencies in his head faster than Google, and he remembers your exact test scores from 3rd grade to use as evidence in current arguments about your life choices. The question, "Why not doctor?" applies to every career discussion regardless of your actual talents or interests, and suggesting alternatives like artist, teacher, or entrepreneur triggers a 40-minute presentation about financial security he's prepared since your birth. He expresses love exclusively through food, criticism, and depositing money into your account while verbally denying he did it, and his emotional communication consists of asking if you've eaten yet 3 times per conversation. He owns 17 calculators strategically placed throughout the house, wears polo shirts tucked into belts positioned at nipple height, and his sandals with socks combination is a statement of practical superiority over fashion. Report card day is treated with the severity of a corporate quarterly earnings call, and a 95% score triggers an investigation into the missing 5% that involves questioning your study habits, friend choices, and life priorities. He records every family event on a camera from 2004 he refuses to upgrade because it still works. He argues with every bill because negotiation is a lifestyle, and he keeps shopping bags inside shopping bags dating back to 1987. His car is maintained with religious devotion but looks like a mobile storage unit filled with receipts, and he knows every possible driving shortcut while refusing to use GPS because I know better. Russian Dad. The Russian father represents the final form of dad intensity, where his childhood stories involve either wrestling bears, surviving winters that froze vodka solid, or walking through Siberian forests that would kill modern humans in minutes, and you're never completely sure if he's exaggerating or documenting actual events. He treats vodka as a comprehensive medical system that cures colds, disinfects wounds, celebrates victories, mourns losses, and serves as acceptable breakfast beverage. And he's personally offended by the concept of mixing it with anything. His car has a dashboard camera that's recorded 17 insurance fraud attempts, 3 meteor strikes, and at least 1 cryptid sighting, and he reviews this footage monthly like a film critic. He wears Adidas tracksuits with loyalty bordering on religious devotion, owns the complete 3-stripe collection in every color, and considers any other athletic brand to be Western propaganda. His solution to being cold is never wearing a coat because this is not cold. Cold is -40 in Vladivostok, and he genuinely believes central heating makes people weak. He squats instead of sitting on benches because chairs are for capitalists, drinks tea from a glass held in a metal holder while discussing philosophy at 2 a.m., and his driving style treats traffic laws as gentle suggestions for people with weak spirits. When he smiles in photographs, it looks like a hostage situation. His handshake requires orthopedic surgery afterward, and he's never been sick because sickness is for weak people. He fixes everything with hammer, duct tape, and creative profanity in 3 languages, considers any temperature above 0 to be summer, and his retirement plan involves a cabin in the woods where he'll live off fish and contempt for modern society. The most terrifying thing about him isn't his stories or his strength, but the fact that when he says back in Soviet Union, you know the next sentence will make your entire life seem embarrassingly comfortable. British Dad. The British father has emotionally merged with his garden shed to the point where the shed is more his home than the actual house, spending 6 to 8 hours daily organizing tools he'll never use while listening to Radio 4. His communication consists entirely of tutting, sighing, and the phrase, back in my day, which precedes stories about walking 15 miles to school uphill both ways in the snow. He drinks exactly 7 cups of tea daily at specific times, and disrupting this schedule causes visible distress equivalent to a natural disaster. His emotional range spans from mustn't grumble to well I never, and he considers any display of affection beyond a firm handshake to be a bit much, really. He wears the same cardigan his wife bought him in 1987, refers to dinner as tea with absolute conviction, and treats the weather forecast with the seriousness of military intelligence. When upset, he retreats to the shed for hours, and the most romantic thing he said to his wife in 20 years is, "You'll do." His response to any crisis is putting the kettle on, and he genuinely believes queuing is a competitive sport where he's a champion. Suburban American Dad. The suburban American father has built his entire identity around 3 things: his lawn, his grill, and his cargo shorts, which he wears year-round regardless of social appropriateness. His grass is maintained at exactly 2.5 inches through weekly measurements, and he knows the names of every neighbor's lawn care service so he can discuss their inferior techniques. The thermostat is set to precisely 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and touching it is considered a felony offense punishable by lectures about electricity bills that last longer than most college courses. He owns 17 grilling tools with specific purposes he'll explain in detail whether you ask or not, and he refers to his grill as she with genuine affection. His cargo shorts contain everything from multi-tools to beef jerky to sunscreen SPF 50, making him a walking convenience store. He says, "I'm not mad, just disappointed," with the emotional weight of a war crime tribunal, and his New Balance sneakers are whiter than fresh snow because he cleans them weekly.